After Zoomies at the dog park, it's time for Drive Up at Target. In goes a big bag of kibble and one squeaky chicken toy for the good boy. Drive Up that's ready when you are, only in the Target app. Just tap Target.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Sports are all about teamwork, and so is insurance. Whether you need an in-person or digital assist, State Farm is there to help you choose the right coverage for your home, car, and more. Get a game plan that helps fit your life and talk to State Farm today. State Farm with the assist. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability and eligibility vary by state.
This episode is brought to you by San Pellegrino Ciao, a new kind of flavored sparkling water. The kind made with real fruit juice, a pinch of Sicilian salt, and the sparkle of the Italian sun. With no added sugar and just 10 or less calories per can, enjoy. With love, from Italy. By San Pellegrino Ciao now.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
9 años pidiendo el Snack Wrap. Aquí tienes tu Snack Wrap. ¿Tú quieres un Snack Wrap? Toma tu Snack Wrap. ¿Tú también? Toma un Snack Wrap. Snack Wrap, Snack Wrap, Snack Wrap. Volvió el Snack Wrap. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The defense has a standout day on the same day of Eagles training camp that Jalen Carter returns to practice. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is. Covering news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, right here on the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. I'm your host, Phil Stiefel, and you can find me also hosting Trending in the AM Monday through Friday on the STT Sports Network, live at 8 a.m. I got today's episode linked below. And the latest news today, which would be the fourth practice open to the media, is that Jalen Carter returned to practice in a limited sense, but he was back. Andrew Makuba, along with Smile Mondon, Devontae Smith, and Gray, were out of practice, but Jalen Carter being back is a great sign of relief to a lot of Eagles fans, as, you know, we were beginning to worry a little bit there. First day of practice with some pads on there, just the shoulder pads. Tuesday, full padded practice before the Wednesday off day is the next is the rest of the schedule for the next couple of days. And Monday's practice was definitely all about the defense. Jalen Hurts threw his first interception. The defensive line continued to get pressure against the offensive line. And the cornerbacks, for the most part, continued to dominate. Couple news and notes through it. Let's go down my notes from the day. Jalen Hurts was 16-20, again throwing his first interception. Great one-handed interception from Quinion Mitchell. Quinion Mitchell is having a phenomenal camp so far, going one-on-one against A.J. Brown. Continues to be the star showdown at camp, both getting wins against each other and just sharpening knives right there. Quinion Mitchell is going to have another stud year for the Philadelphia Eagles. The other big standout, again, for I feel like this is an everyday thing, is Moro Ojomo again having a big day, getting pressure, beating Landon Dickerson in one-on-ones, getting sacks on fourth down. He spoke with the media just talking about how he knows first it was Milton Williams having to step up when Javon Hargrave left in free agency, and now he knows that Milton Williams are gone. He's got to step up, and he's doing everything he can to really stand out. Dory Jackson seems to be taking the lead over Keely Ringo in the fight for that cornerback position opposite of Quinion Mitchell. He got the ones again in the nickel formation, in all formations, as Cooper DeJean was in the safety in the base formation, then the nickel guy, the slot guy in the nickel formation. But Adoree Jackson has 3 straight practices taking the first reps over Keely Ringo. Something to monitor, something to deal with. Obviously, Sidney Brown was the safety in nickel formation again. Again, before practice, Jalen Hurts was spoken about by Nick Sirianni about how he's getting better, working through things and practicing better to get through his third and fourth reads. Obviously, he didn't have a great day today throwing his first interception into a tight window, but for the most part, Jalen Hurts looks like he's taking another step in his development. Elijah Cooks had a great catch one-on-one versus Adoree Jackson today. I talked about it the other day. Elijah Cooks, Danny Gray, who missed practice today, and Terrence Marshall have all been having great camps Johnny Wilson, on the other hand, not having a good camp, and Anais Smith pretty much non-existent, we might see a little turnover there with that third or that fourth and fifth wide receiver position. Jahad Campbell, obviously the standout rookie, had a very bad practice on Monday, getting beat a bunch of times in coverage against running backs, also being called for some quote-unquote holding penalties. He did punish himself by doing some push-ups on the sideline, so he knows that he's got to be better, and he's working very well on that. Back to Johnny Wilson. He had a bad day against Mac McWilliams, who, Vic Fangio spoke a couple practices ago how he's got to earn that role. And Monday's practice was probably Mac McWilliams' best day so far, breaking up passes and seeing some time, even with the ones at times. Ty Robinson, we still haven't seen his name much, and we talked about, I saw some people say that he didn't have a good practice. It's the first time I've heard his name mentioned, and it was mentioned in not so good of a light. Tyler Steen continues to not get pressured by the coaching staff. No one else is stepping into that right guard one position, but he continues to get beat on a regular basis. So it's something to monitor later this week if we start to see other guys get cycled in with the ones on the offensive line. We did actually see a little bit of Jahad Campbell with the ones, not opposite of Zach Bond, but opposite of Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Obviously, we know what we got with Zach Bond, so getting a little Campbell trot out there was an interesting scenario to see. And Jordan Mailata, there was a bright spot on the offense today, really locking down Jalix Hunt today. Jalix Hunt has had an up-and-down camp, but we've seen Jordan Mailata praise and get frustrated by Jalix Hunt dominating him earlier in camp. Today, it was all Jordan Mailata bullying Jalix Hunt. Again, I just want to reiterate again that Quinion Mitchell and A.J. Brown, that is the highlight of camp so far, with them two going one-on-one in drills and in 11-on-11 and 7-on-7s. And I fully expect a breakout season by Quinion Mitchell, which is saying something. When he already had a breakout season as a rookie last year, I just expect that much better from him. And you just can't say enough about how great it is for someone like Quinion Mitchell to have to guard A.J. Brown on a daily basis in practice, week to week, day to day. So it's something to monitor. But it was definitely a day dominated by the defense with some bright moments. Obviously, another big pass from Dallas Goedert over the middle, caught, squeezed into a tight window with Jalen Hurts. Seems like Jalen Hurts and Dallas Goedert are building on their connection even more. Jalen Hurts, really pushing for Dallas Goedert to come back, and when it all seemed lost that he wasn't going to be back. So, Dallas Goedert, if he stays healthy, could be primed for a very big year in this offense. Obviously, they're going to have to pass a little bit more if they monitor Saquon Barkley's snaps, et cetera, and usage this year. But anyway, that is what we got from Monday's practice. Tuesday, we are 100% in pads. We'll see if Drew McCuber, Devontae Smith are back out in the practice field on Tuesday. But everybody have a great Tuesday. Stay cool. It's a hot one in the Delaware Valley, guys. Go Birds and bubbles up.
It's the Smucker's Uncrustables podcast with your host, Uncrustables. Okay, today's guest is rough around the edges. Please welcome Crust.
Thanks for having me.
Today's topic, he's round with soft, pillowy bread.
Hey.
Filled with delicious PB&J.
Are you talking about yourself?
And you can take him anywhere.
Why'd you invite?
And we are out of time.
Are you really cutting me off?
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich. Sorry, Crust.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track-downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
Finding a new job is stressful. But with Indeed, it doesn't have to be. Just fill out your Indeed profile with your skills, experience, and desired salary. The more you fill out, the better your matches will be. And hearing from hiring managers will be 2 times more likely. Relax. That's your Indeed profile sending opportunities your way. Indeed, the world can work better.
Got some good news for your ears. More of that good stuff is coming up. And even better news for your hair. The best hair care is at Sephora. They've got all kinds of products for every kind of hair. From brands like Amika, Kerastase, Day, and K18. You knew where to get great audio. Now, you know where to get great hair care too. Sephora, good news for great hair. Shop hair care now at Sephora.com.
Make your next move with American Express Business Platinum. Enjoy complimentary access to the American Express Global Lounge Collection. And with a welcome offer of 150,000 points after you spend $20,000 on purchases on the card within your first 3 months of membership, your business can soar to new heights. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum. Amex Business Platinum. Built for business by American Express.